Channel 8 at 6. With Ann Nyberg, Keith Kuntz, Noah Finn Sports, and Jeff Fox with weather.
Artwork being displayed in New Haven isn't going over too well with some city workers. The paintings hanging in City Hall contain some nudity, and some people think the scene shouldn't be seen in public. News Channel 8's Kent Pierce joins us live from New Haven with more on the controversy. Kent.
Well, good evening, Ann. If you came down to New Haven City Hall today, you saw a lot of new paintings that you may have found a little weird. They may have shocked you, and you might have thought they were obscene. It's all in how you look at it, they say. So look at these pictures and judge for yourself if these paintings belong in a city office building. Anyone walking through New Haven City Hall these days gets a free look at some interesting works of art. Some say that's a very good thing.
I think they're good paintings.
Others say it's a very bad thing.
I really think they don't belong here. That's my opinion.
The art is by Alexander Kanevsky. He started painting in the Soviet Union, where his work was suppressed by the government. Some see the suffering of his homeland in the haunting, often naked figures. Others see something different.
In my opinion, I think they could be taken as obscene and suggestive.
There's some nudity in there.
Well, absolutely, yeah. And there's probably another forum where something like this could be allowed, like a privately endowed museum, perhaps.
Kanevsky has his own gallery in the town of Kent. He escaped the Soviet Union in 1990, but he did not escape controversy. The City Hall exhibit would never have happened if a Kanevsky hadn't been on display in the window of this art gallery along Whaley Avenue in New Haven. Someone passing by was offended by the painting, called City Hall to complain, and City Hall actually sent 2 police officers to take it down.
I felt that was inappropriate, and at the time I extended the opportunity to the artist to display his work in City Hall. I think it's important that we be tolerant of artwork.
And beauty, some say, is in the eye of the beholder.
When you look at it, it's all according to what kind of mindset you already have. So, you know, if you have a mindset and you think that it's ugly, and maybe you have something ugly inside of you, or you've experienced something ugly, but I think it's beautiful, you know, it's just according to how you look at it.
Now, this exhibit is supposed to be all about freedom of expression, but interesting thing, some of the people who dislike these paintings the most work right here in City Hall, but they wouldn't go on camera with me. They told me they were too afraid of publicly disagreeing with the mayor's office. Now, if you'd like to check out these paintings for yourself, come on down to City Hall during regular business hours and look at them for yourself. The exhibit is scheduled to be up for at least another week. Live at City Hall, I'm Kent Pierce, News Channel 8.
Do you think paintings with nudity, should they be placed in public buildings? That's our online poll of the day. Log on to our website, WTNH.com. Tell us what you think. We'll have your answers tonight.
This is News Channel 8 at 5. With Ann Nyberg, Keith Kuntz, and Jeff Fox with weather.
And coming up, a local artist weighs in on the controversy surrounding his work. Tonight, the city of New Haven shines the spotlight on a local artist whose paintings have stirred up quite a controversy. Alexander Kanevsky's artwork is on display at City Hall and raising some eyebrows. News Channel 8's Verna Collins is live at the exhibit tonight to talk to the artist. Verna.
Well, Ann, actually, the artist says the fact that his paintings are controversial was a surprise to him. He says he's never heard that before. I am standing here live right now with that artist, Alexander Kanevsky. Now, tell me just a little bit really quickly about your background. You are from Russia.
That's correct. I was born there.
Okay, you said that you weren't allowed to do a lot of the painting that you'd love to do all your life.
That's right.
So you moved to the U.S.?
That's right.
Okay, when did you come to the U.S.?
1990.
Okay, and as far as your paintings, you said that they've gotten worldwide attention. Where have your paintings hung before?
Let's see. Many times in Soho, Barcelona, Spain, Venice, Italy, Japan, United Arab Emirates, Sweden, Russia, Austria, you tell me.
Okay, so right now, obviously, this exhibit is in the New Haven City Hall.
This is the best, yes, and this is most honorable for me, of course.
Let's take a look at this painting right here. Some people are calling some of these paintings controversial. Let me get you to explain what this painting is about, first of all.
Well, this painting is called Snail, and this is a spiral. You see how life goes with a spiral. One spiral ends, starts another spiral. Everything returns to the point. And this is how snails look.
Now, there are a lot of nude images on this. Some people think this is something
this
that
is nude
be
as
here.
life itself. Life consists of love. This is force of eros, as opposed to force of thanatos, which is death. And eros is life force, and it's love itself.
And you were saying the fact that you're
it's as nude as our life.
You were saying the fact that your paintings are controversial surprised you. You had never heard that before.
Well, I've heard it a lot. I mean, no, I've heard a lot of positive, oh, fantastic, magnificent, but I've never heard such a response. Actually, this response pleases me better.
Oh, it does?
Yes, controversial is great. Yes, I don't like all, oh, fantastic. I mean, it sounds too phony to me, you know.
Let's take a look at this other painting. You have another one down here. We'll move down. Tell me a little bit about this painting. What do we see right here?
All right, yeah, this painting is called Journey into Life and Death, and it's actually parthenogenic to my book, which is now published, Journey into Life and Death. It's kind of a synopsis of it. You see, this part represents death, and this part represents life, and they coalesce together as continuity of the same. The different life events which happening in the life, in the real life of individual, they continue in what we call death, and then they go into life again, because life never ends.
What was your feeling when your painting was taken down from that gallery here in town, or from that store?
Oh, I explained it in the New York Times article. I was just curious. It was pretty rather funny and interesting experience. I thought, well, let's destroy all the great Italian Renaissance, which is all nudity created by God, magnificent sculptures. I mean, this is what art is about, to show the magnificence of God's creation.
All right, really quickly, let's just take a look. The mayor is here. Obviously, you asked that these paintings be hung in City Hall. You're having a ceremony tonight. Tell me why you decided to do this really briefly.
Because it was inappropriate for city police officers to ask a gallery owner to remove art from a private art gallery. And it occurred to me upon thinking about that that's not the kind of statement we want to make about New Haven. We're not someone that censors art. And recognizing the nature of the art, I felt it was important to make a statement of tolerance and willing to be challenged. And the best way I thought to do that was not to apologize, although I did, but to give it a place to hang inside City Hall.
Okay, and how long are the paintings going to be here?
For another couple of weeks.
All right, thanks so much. So if you do want to see these paintings for yourself, you need to come on down to City Hall. As you heard from the mayor, they're going to be here for a couple of weeks. This ceremony is going to be going on tonight, so if you want to drop by and actually meet the artist, you can do so as well. Reporting live in New Haven, Verna Collins,